We've recorded a lot of these videos on this channel, and you start to really understand that when it comes to illegal migrants, nothing really surprises you anymore. A small boat migrant jailed for the fifth time in 2 years for carrying out same offence begs to be deported year after he should have been following first 3 convictions. An asylum seeker has just been jailed for the 5th time in 2 years for criminal damage, despite being told last year he faced being deported following his 3rd conviction. Iranian Farhed Hosnavi, who's 27, arrived in the UK illegally in a small boat, targeted an asylum hotel 3 times and a police station twice. One offence happened within hours of being released from prison. The farcical situation arose despite Hosnavi stating he is begging the Home Office to take him back to Germany where he had settled status previously. His lawyer said he was carrying out the offences which have cost more than £10,000 in damage, not including court time and prison costs, as he wants to go to jail because he no longer has accommodation. So let's get this straight. This man has cost the British taxpayer more than £10,000 in criminal damage, despite the fact that he actually himself wants to be deported. Why is our government so useless when it comes to things like this? Send this guy to Iran or even back to Germany where he's begging so desperately to go to. And it's gotten so bad now with these illegal migrants, people in public just can't stand being around them because they have no respect for British laws and British culture. Take a look at this clip from London where one of these individuals is caught smoking on a tube.
This is Warren Street. Change here for the Northern Line. Exit here for University College Hospital. This is a Victoria Line train to Walthamstow Central. King's Cross and Pancras have no...
I'm sure that girl was very happy her station was there because he was clearly making people feel a little bit uncomfortable with his actions. But take a look at this clip where a 13-year-old girl records a situation in the woods where one of these migrants is stalking and harassing her.
You just keep following me, it's weird. You're following me.
But this isn't the first time that we have seen these people act up in public. Take a look at this clip in Belgium where a woman throws water over one of these migrants because he is caught touching himself in the park.
Pauvre, ta pote attaque un mec qui se BR sur toi.
Range ta bite, gros porc.
Oh my gosh.
But guys, of course, this will be labelled cultural enrichment. You know, when you're trying to enjoy a sunny day in the park, you can't even do that anymore due to mass amounts of immigration because people like him will be there trying to touch himself in public. Really disgusting. But if we go across to Ireland, a clip has been making the rounds on social media recently where a migrant was caught saying that he wants to kill and rape women and kids. It is truly astonishing that this man hasn't been locked up.
We're being threatened down here by this guy.
Gonna kill all women and children, he says.
Yeah.
Mm.
This
is what we're dealing with, I know.
Driver wants you there.
You know, if an Irish fella said that, he'd be dragged off the bus.
This is not Irish. It's not you.
We know you're not, I know.
This is I am my whole country. I am Irish.
You're not Irish.
I am UK. English, very English.
Just waiting for something to happen, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just waiting till he does something.
I am Ireland. I am English. I am UK. I am Francis. I am German. I am South Africa.
And a quick note there as well, as you can see in the frame of the video, there is a man on that bus. I'm sure there's plenty other men on that bus, and none of them stood up to say anything. It was left to, I think, 2 women, one holding the camera and one behind the camera, confronting this sick individual. Everyone needs to stand up when they see behavior like this. This guy's basically said he wants to kill and grape your wife and kids. That is disgusting, and as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, this guy hasn't been locked up. He's still walking around Ireland now as we speak. It's disgusting. How is this allowed to happen? And if you call it out, you're labelled a racist, you're labelled a far-right thug, when there's video evidence there of a concerned woman basically recording a predator. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. But they're not just predators, they are also thieves. Take a look at this clip from the Co-op in London, where a migrant thief was caught running away with a bag of goods, and he tried to basically flee the police by hiding under a double-decker bus. You have to kind of assume that he did more than just shoplift, because as far as I know now in the UK, shoplifting isn't enough to be arrested, especially with that amount of police officers. So he must have done something else other than just stealing from the Co-op. I have family that work in the Co-op. They tell me that you can steal up to 9 times before the police even get involved. So whether he's a repeat offender or he's done something a lot worse, I'm not too sure, and the video does lack that context. But it is good to see the police do a little bit of something, you know, policing a little bit here, arresting this guy, because clearly he is a wrong'un. But speaking of wrong'uns, this clip honestly baffled me when I saw it, and I can't believe what I'm about to show you. It shows 3 young Muslim men in the UK on the beach holding fireworks in the middle of the day, lighting them and letting them off, shouting "Alan Snack Bar." Have a watch.
Allah Akbar!
I mean, that's kind of terrifying, isn't it? Because we can now in the UK associate that word alongside big bangs like that as a terrorist attack, essentially. You know, what we've seen in the UK in the past and across Europe and across the world, actually. You know, you can't really be doing that, especially shouting those words, especially when you're letting something off that almost can sound like gunfire. It is honestly, the stupidity baffles me. I mean, I don't know what the charges would be for this type of behavior, because obviously it's not terrorism, I suppose, because it is just fireworks. But the context that it's in is quite a scary situation. Imagine you're sitting on the beach and you hear that alongside bangs like that. It is quite a scary situation to be in. But guys, let me know your thoughts on what we showed you in today's video. As always, make sure you do like, comment and share. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more content like this. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.